Last episode ended on a concession. If the hardness cannot be removed, it has to be managed, and managing hardness means giving something up. Here is a company that made that literal. At Google, a service does not get a target of perfect reliability. It gets a number, say 99.9%. Which means 0.1% of the time, it is allowed to fail. That remainder is called the error budget, and it is treated like money. Ship fast, take risks, spend the budget. Run out, and the rule is simple. Feature launches stop until reliability is earned back. Something quietly radical is happening there. Reliability has a price, and the price is paid in velocity. Nobody is pretending you can have both. They wrote down the exchange rate. That is problem number 3 of our 7, and it is the one most often mistaken for a failure of skill. Engineering does not mean solving problems, it means choosing what to sacrifice: speed against correctness, simplicity against flexibility, cost against reliability, now against later. There is no option without a downside. There is only the option whose downside you picked on purpose. This is also why the best practice wars never end: static types or dynamic, monolith or microservices, SQL or NoSQL. People argue as though one side is progress and the other is ignorance, when both sides are standing in different places on the same curve, paying different prices for different goods. For 50 years we have built instruments to make those prices visible, and you can watch them replace each other. In 1981, Kokomo, Barry Boehm's cost model, an attempt to compute the price of software in advance, then risk registers, then technical debt, Ward Cunningham's metaphor that turned a vague unease into a line item you could actually manage. Then architecture decision records, which capture not just what you chose but what you gave up in order to choose it. Then error budgets, reliability priced in the open. And now, model routing, quality against cost against latency, and human review budgets. Notice the direction of travel. Vibes became numbers. The servants keep getting more precise, and not one of them has ever removed a trade-off, they only made the bill legible. So what does AI do to this? Something dramatic, and it is not what people think. AI did not remove the trade-offs, it moved the prices, violently. Code used to be expensive, and now it is nearly free. Review used to be a formality you squeezed in at the end, and now it is the scarce good. There are line items on the ledger that did not exist. Which model, at what cost, at what latency? And the big one, how much of this output gets checked before it reaches a customer? When prices move that fast, old habits become wrong in the way that hurts most. Building the wrong thing used to be slow, and being slow was a kind of safety rail. Now you can build the wrong thing beautifully, in an afternoon, at scale. Cheap production makes judgment more valuable, not less. Which points at the skill? Name the price. Say out loud what you are buying, and what you are paying for it. Write the decision down with the sacrifice included. A decision recorded without its trade-off is just a preference with better handwriting. And about that one line item, the one where a human checks whether the machine's work is actually right. It just became the most expensive thing in software. Next episode, building is cheap. Knowing it works is not.